Introduce myself. I'll start with myself. I'm Mr. Mamuka Sama, Director of the NGO Coordination, Minister of Health.
Good afternoon, all. I'm Magdalene Adi, Director of Support Services, Ministry of Health.
Good afternoon. I'm Fode Musa, Director of Hospital Ambulance Services.
Good afternoon. Stephen Gauja, Chief Operations Advisor to the Minister of Health.
Good afternoon, John Tamari, Community Relations Officer.
Good afternoon, Mustafa Bunuka, Assistant Secretary.
Good afternoon, I'm Joshua Kimomo, National Youth President for Growth Commission.
Good afternoon, Madam Joseph, Fitness Commission.
Good afternoon, Captain Felix Sise, Public Authority Composition.
Care of its flock. You can do the gospel, but you can also walk the gospel. And this is a typical example of it. Walking the gospel. Ensuring that people's needs are met. People have biological needs, and it needs to be met in addition to the spiritual needs that we have. Okay, so if you feed, it's still biological need. If you treat ailments, it's still meeting biological needs. And there's no better way I can put this. When you are convinced about something, you have a focus. You have a religious organization that is reaching out to people, changing people's ways of life. You also nourish them. You help them stay alive. So it's the strength that is being shared. I always ask the question, who are you if you cannot share your strength? Who are you if you cannot reach out and uplift other people? Reverend Commander will have been happy to have all of these items and probably market them. Nobody's going to hold him responsible. But the best thing you can always do is to share what you have. Share the strength you have. Share the strength of your organization. Because a lot of people need them. So, as a ministry, we're very happy. And I've already briefed the minister. Unfortunately, I am actually in a meeting with him. We have a very pressing issue that has come up. He would have loved to be here himself to take possession of these items. Particularly because we need to send the message to the rest of Sierra Leoneans. There are people who can do things like this, but they're not doing it. So we love to showcase an organization like the Free Gospel to show that there are people who care. Yeah? We just don't take collection in churches. Just churches are meant to give back to people. What we are receiving could be probably more than a year's collection in your church. More than a year. But you're giving everything back. This is how Christianity works. This is how it works. We prop people up, we help people. We have people who cannot pay for these drugs in hospitals. They are waiting for us now. We're going to go take care of them. And so we as a ministry are grateful. We're grateful that we have a partner in you. We work with you to ensure that these items are here. We're grateful that we have you. Yeah. And for that matter, we have the Deputy Chief Medical Officer himself. He's responsible for clinical matters. So himself and the director of hospital is here. Director of Hospital, can you just wave your hand so they can see you? Yes. These are the people who are more excited than some of us today to receive these items. Because every day they go to the hospitals, they see the need. People are there. Yeah, we have free healthcare. Yes, we have free healthcare. But there are people still who don't fall in the category of free healthcare. So those will be still expected to buy. You are saving lives. You're saving lives. And you say that all the time in your churches, like saving lives. This is really practically what it is. You're saving lives. You're saving lives. I want to thank you profusely. I want to thank you as a ministry. We appreciate this. We're going to document this. We'll keep it in our records. But we want Sierra Leone to see what other people are doing. A couple of days ago, I was in Kono. We had 2 Sierra Leoneans. I'll call their names. The paramount chief, Chief Sakwi, and Papa Chendeka, a businessman. They came together. They saw the need in the hospital. The people, some people need to be treated with a little more respect. We treat everybody the same, but there are people who need some extra attention by the mere fact of their contribution to society. So these 2 people built an annex ward, a special facility where, I mean, if you pay something just minimal, you can be treated privately. And they say we are turning this building over to government. This is our motivation. We're turning it over to government. Take it. It was hard to believe, eh? It was hard to believe. These people are not charging anything. They said, take the building. Run it. Make sure some respectable people who come here are not exposed in this big words. It's the second time in less than 2 weeks I'm meeting a set of Sierra Leoneans who are selfless. They're not selling what they received. They believed in the cause, they went for it, they got the medications, they brought it here. They're not selling it. They're giving it to society. Thank you, ma'am. It's always good, I guess, she's just passed, right? Yeah, you're lucky. When things are working very well, when a man leads an organization and things are working very well, check and see who's behind him. You could have a very strong woman who gives the support. Let's do it. The women is a woman they will making, they can make us change our position on things. So we have a case where the wife and the husband think alike. They think alike. Maybe because you find yourself in there. I call it profession, yes? But maybe a better word to say is you find yourself in the Lord's cause. So you both think alike. Thank you, ma'am, for supporting your husband, for standing with him. Thank you for guiding him as well. And I want to thank the rest of the team members, the pastors, and the support staff. We appreciate you as a ministry. We thank you very much for doing this. We will ensure that these items get to the hospitals, to the PHUs, where it is most needed. Thank you very much. On camera, you probably will be dancing.
my hands.
But over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yes, members of the clergy that's present here today, present with us, Free Gospel Organization, and marriage leadership. Yes, I'm so delighted. I think this week we have been celebrating a lot of good things that gives us hope that what we are doing is not, it doesn't go in vain. We're on the right path, yes, because we are being paid to do what we're doing. It's our job. But there are people who are coming and supporting us who are not being paid for this job, and they're helping us in different ways. Even the provision of supplies, it's our job to make our facilities run well. Like you mentioned, Papa Shindeka and Chief Sakui. And 3 weeks back, we had the Church of Latter-day Saints. They renovated the ICU at Connaught. We have philanthropists who have renovated wards at Connaught, like the oncology ward. We have EcoBank that's renovated the entire Ward 2, pediatric ward. So people are coming on board, well-meaning Sierra Leoneans, supporting the health sector, which is really refreshing. For some of us who are doing this work, really we appreciate that, and it gives us hope that what we are doing is complemented by the efforts and appreciated by people. What I usually say is when you go to a place and you identify a gap, like you come to a hospital, you see there is a place in the hospital that's not running well. The majority of people will just go out there and take a picture and post it in the social media and start making jokes and fun out of it. They don't understand why is that place in that status. They don't understand the reason behind it. They don't try to really talk to people. They just try to sell a bad story out. What are they doing to make a change? By posting a negative story doesn't bring a change. It demotivates the health workers. It brings down those people who are working hard to make a difference. And it distracts us from the right path in which we are. And it even discourages investment that will possibly come to that sector. So you are doing bad to your country, and you are doing disservice to your nation. You yourself, as a Sierra Leonean, you might need that service. All of us, for selfish reasons, we should support healthcare. Because when something happens to us, it doesn't matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter how, the first point of call will be a health facility in this country. So for selfish reasons, we should try to develop our health sector. So we welcome this gesture. This is what we are pushing for as a ministry. We are looking forward to more of this to come because there are huge gaps in the health sector, ranging from supplies, infrastructure, and all other things that are needed to provide adequate health care. But we are happy that this call we have been making has been hard, and a lot more people are coming on board to support us. Like the PS said, we are happy. And these drugs will go a long way in helping people, especially in the public sector. In the public sector hospitals, I tell you, my brothers and sisters, there are people who come there, they have zero. They have nothing in their pockets, or they are sick. There are some people who come, they need surgery, they have no money. What happens to them? Who pays for their bills? Who buys their drugs? The government. The health workers. People put together themselves, buy drugs, treat them free, and some of them are discharged. Some, of course, don't make it, but we try. People work hard. So these drugs come in handy for such situations. And over and beyond, some of them are specialized drugs. When I see the list here, that you can hardly find around. And the quality I'm seeing is top-notch quality. We're happy that we are receiving this donation at this timely moment in our health sector. It will help fill in the gap we have in the free healthcare drug initiatives, and also support our hospitals and services we're providing. We'll make sure, once again, to protect the interests we put in these drugs, providing it to us so that they will be used for the intended purposes. We work closely with the relevant authorities in the ministry to have a proper distribution matrix based on the needs, and then we go along with the routine distribution of drugs as we usually do. The thank you very much. Please spread the message to your people that more of this is needed. And we have a list of gaps in the ministry. If somebody wants to help us, please come on board and say, oh, this is what I want to do. How can I help? Then we can support the process. But we thank you very much. And may Allah bless you, God bless you in what you do. And we are looking forward to more collaborations and areas of working together with you in the venture of providing adequate health care for our people in this country, including yourselves. Thank you very much.
Distinguished officers of the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the Free Gospel Development Organization, I am honored to officially present this medicine to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We make this donation out of a sincere desire to help meet the present health need of our people. As a mission, we believe that caring for the sick is part of our God-given responsibility. We are guided by the word of God in Matthew 25, verse 36. I was sick, and you visited me. This donation was made possible through a kind and generous partnership with the SLP, So Love People, a humanitarian NGO based in South Korea. Their deep compassion for the suffering and their commitment to a global service led them to respond to this request for essential medical supply. The SLP, So Love People in Korea, donated to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation in Sierra Leone 80 cartons of medicines. These cartons contain different types of medicines for different kinds of health challenges. This donation came through the Free Gospel Development Organization based in Freetown. The medicine donated to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation cost $7,000 US. We are truly grateful to TGM and the SLP for trusting us to be a channel of this support. And we thank the Minister of Health for receiving it. It is our hope and prayer that this will not be the only gesture of its kind. We look forward to further collaboration that we continue to bring healing, hope, and dedication to our communities. May this contribution help strengthen our health system, support our online workers, and serve as a reminder that love knows no boundaries. Thank you all, and God bless us all.
Okay, so let's do.
As a free gospel development organization giving this medicine to the government of Sierra Leone as our own assistance for the health department.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you.